Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. Welcome to your monthly reading. If you're new here, this is Divine Light, and I'm going to jump right in to see what's coming your way. By the way, if you're enjoying these ones and would like to see more, I post these videos weekly. That's my regular schedule. Go ahead, hit subscribe. I see someone here. I'm going to show you right away. Okay, you can see there's somebody right there. A person's face. Initially, I saw someone head covering. Kind of reminds me of the Mother Mary spirit. Kind of like her, looking like her. It's just a protective energy, a feminine energy. And another thing here, when we get zoom, this can also look like someone with a mustache, a big mustache. Both figures, I feel like spiritual figures, protective figures, mother and the father figure. So this can be for some of you, whoever, I mean, you might be in need of the mother figure at this moment, the Mother Mary, and that can be the energy of that, or this can be the energy of the father, the support, the inspired action necessary. That is also the figure right here. So it is outside of your cup. It is on the edge of the bottom here, right there. So this is someone outside of your regular comfort zone. This can be even a person that has like a different types of habit, and the way that they're treating is someone that maybe you're not really familiar with, completely outside your zone. However, they have an extremely positive energy and they're showing up within the first quarter of the month. So this can be someone who's going to come across that you will engage with. And I feel like here, their aura, their energy is so beautiful that can even change your perspective, even though they don't really help you physically. The peace of mind that they will give you will change your attitude towards certain things, okay? I see here on the bottom, there's a crescent moon forming. Crescent moon most of the time symbolizes a legal accomplishment. For some of you, maybe you are manifesting some legal accomplishment, completing a challenge that has been in your way and completing that, ending that cycle. I see someone here who has a tail. It doesn't completely look like a tail of a mermaid. It looks like kind of maybe even a fire sign, like the salamander. Can be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So this can be a Leo coming into your life. Their hair kind of reminds me of the lion's mane as well. This can be someone who has like a lot of maybe leadership spirit, or they are a leader in a situation, but they are crawling and coming to you. This is my little new cat Mocha. I posted her story on my community tab. She's keeps bumping on my camera. So what happens here is this person, the Leo, the leader, who has some they're in need, basically. They're coming to you, they're in need, and you are going to be their savior. And I feel like with your analytical approach to the situation, with your stoic approach to the situation, you will actually resolve their problem very smoothly. It is going to be a smooth resolution, which will at the end, it's not going to be for free. Of course, you will get in return that energy. By the way, financial and career readings, I will be posting them following this week. I see a letter V here, I and V. This is separate from this person coming into your life for a solution. IV can be in someone's first name or the last name. Another thing with the IV, this can be like the IV fluid popped into my head. This can be something that you are needing right this moment that can really revive something dry. The dry thing can be like a money issue, that the water coming to that thing. I want to keep the boxes, but it has a barcode under it. So it can be like a dry situation, basically getting that life fluid into it. Or this can be even a person who has the solution to something, because I see here there is kind of looks like a face with a big hair. Hair most of the time symbolizes creativity and freedom, expansion, and this can be someone who has that energy already. Another thing here, IV can be in your name and the first name or the last name, and whatever the situation coming to you within the first quarter, this might require some outside of the box thinking. And then when you do that, this person with a holy energy shows up as well. I see here within the second quarter, there are three people on the edge of cliffs, and I feel like there's a wise man right there with a hat, a triangle hat that kind of looks like a star hat as well. Star symbolizes the Aquarius energy, so this person can be an Aquarius, or this can be someone who makes things happen, wish fulfillment energy they have. And the two other people are following that person. So this can be someone who has a solution to a problem, and they're walking down the hill. I see letter A here. They can be in their first name or the last name, and they're looking at this beautiful tree here, the roots of the tree, and the top of the tree kind of looks like a person right there, a woman's face. So this can be someone who has a creative solution that you're being guided towards. And with that creative solution, you're going to, I feel like overall, every person is our own reflection. And this person who is walking towards the solution is actually someone who knows how to resolve things and how to resolve them peacefully. So this can be Mother Earth energy, this can be grounding energy, and two other person, I feel like with you, and maybe someone who needs help, or you're together with going towards the solution here with this person, okay? Another thing I see in this crowd with the letter A, there's a mermaid and divided into two pieces. I've seen this is a merman. This can be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, okay? And they are in the thick of this thing, this matter here in the second week that is coming, second quarter of the month, it's coming your way. And it seems like here, this person is divided in two. They might be double-minded. Maybe they are looking one way but acting another. And that is maybe even like affecting you in a way. Their double minds affecting your decision making as well. I feel like here you are recognizing that this person is not really willing to change things. Okay, I see there's a ring above, like there's another person inside a hole. Ring can be commitment. For some of you, I feel like this can be like a career advancement, and you're dealing with two different options here. One of the options is dividing maybe your energy into two. The other option is offering a full commitment with the ring here, okay? Which is on the positive side. That ring can be an approval, can be a commitment offer coming to you. And the other thing can be like a half offer that doesn't really satisfy you at the end of the day. There's going to be a decision-making moment coming forward, but I see here right next to the ring, there's a beautiful wand which has a bird, can be even a bee or an angel on top of it. The bees indicate community, hard work, discipline, coming together with the people who are actually aligned with you. And the angels is angelic protection, but I feel like here the bee is more likely, and the wand is fire energy. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So this Capricorn, this is intent for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So if you have maybe fire in your chart somewhere, this can be indicating of you grabbing the wand and leading with confidence and putting the plans that you have into action, okay? Which is a beautiful energy right there. When that shows up towards the end of the week, I see there's a person right here. I'm going to find my pencils because it just zooms into my hand. There's a person right there. You can see he has a head covering and a white beard. Kind of reminds me of someone with a lot of power, maybe even religious power. Beard also in some cultures is a symbol of wisdom. So this can be someone wise, but someone a little bit aggressively wise. I feel like your accomplishment eventually is going to bring them to you as well. Okay, it's going to be like becoming an authority over an authority type of a relationship, that type of thing here. It's a very powerful place to be. And I see there's an owl. The owl can be in this space because he's not the only one. There's another person right there. It kind of looks like the Albert Einstein. And there are other people. You can see their faces looking in a strange way. Strange in a surprise way, not in a strange way. So it might require you to lead, use your intuition, and pick who to work with, who to say no to in this crowd, because I feel like you're going to receive some sort of partnership, victory, maybe starting a new position. that you're going to work for this big authority person, but there are going to be other people coming towards you to work together with, and you're going to have a chance to pick and choose of who to work with. And this can be if you're not really working, maybe you're retired or you're trying stage. This can be also the authority maybe you're dealing with to receive the final payment or the approval, and they're going to be on your side, okay, when you are confident and when you dictate what you want, because one's energy is the leadership energy. Within the third and the fourth quarter, it's looking very light energy. I see there's a baby, a rag doll coming forward within the third week. And on the bottom of it, there's an anteater. The anteaters are the cleaners of the earth, and they can sense the vibrations on the earth, by the way. And this is your earth sign. So this can be your spirit animal that you can focus on their energy during this time. And this can also be symbolizing as someone who's coming to clean up certain things so you can move forward. The ragdoll is a strange symbol for me. I never see a ragdoll before. I feel like I saw babies. Babies indicate new beginning. Ragdoll can be symbolizing a fake new beginning. Maybe someone is offering you something, or for some of you now, it's just making sense to me. Maybe somebody's coming into your life, or somebody has been in your life, keep coming and leaving, and they keep offering you the future, but they're coming with instead of a new baby, you're ending up with a rag doll, a fake baby, basically. So it seems like this person is going to show up again with the rag doll, and I feel like this is your decision moment now to decide to move forward, just giving the signal to the universe, okay, I accept this kind of behavior, or saying, no, I deserve more. You can just leave now. I'm going to have my new beginning when it comes to relationship, friendships, or maybe even partnerships, okay? This is about the moment of accepting the rag doll or accepting a real baby. Okay, take it as in the sense of like a beginning of a relationship. It doesn't have to be a relationship, partnership, or a project that you're going to be working on. You want to lift it off the ground. So this is basically giving the signal that I want this or I don't want that. And second, the fourth quarter, last quarter of the month, is a very light energy. And I see kind of like the nose of a lamb here. Lamb is not really visible. Lamb indicates sacrifice. And I think it's the Eid coming forward in this month. So this can be for some of you celebration of that, if like according to your religious beliefs. Another thing here with this energy, lamb is a sacrifice, and I feel like here this can be doesn't have to be a sacrifice of something of a value. Lamb symbolizes the sacrifice of something lower of a value in order to receive higher of a value. So this can be something calling you to do the sacrifice, or just give someone something that doesn't work, like you don't use anymore, or this can be you're going to receive the blessings. Like for example, I couldn't explain. Let me explain it again. Sacrifice can be in two ways, okay? It is accepted in two ways. First of all, you desire something, you make your wish and tell the creator of all that is, I'm going to sacrifice this if I receive this. And when that thing comes forward into your life, you sacrifice that. Sacrificing can be like giving up your old clothing, or like a lamb, or giving food to people. Or it can be other way around. You say, I'm sacrificing these things. I don't want these things anymore. Or I am helping people, giving them good deeds, doing good deeds, and you give me this. Okay, it can be flipped around like that. Culturally, it's like how it is in my culture. So I feel like this lamb is not visible yet. Time is coming forward. So you might receive something very big and beautiful during this timeline, and the time of sacrifice might be coming to let go of those things that do not serve you anymore. This can be also like, I know it in some cultures it is limited to giving away things, helping people, but I feel like for some of you this can be giving up the things, people, the situations, the relationships that do not work for you anymore. And I see the Hierophant's energy right there, someone wearing a dark head covering, and has a big diamond on his chest and wearing a white clothing. So this can be also authority, can be government, can be an institution giving you the approval after you put yourself in the track of your desire, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. And I see beautiful swan right here. Swans meet for life. And I don't know if you guys ever seen, Google the swan dance. And these swans actually can dance like in a very sensual way. For some of you, this can be the time of sensuality within the third quarter, taking care of yourself. I know I keep like my mouth making noises with my mouth because I am under the weather. My sinuses are clogged, so I cannot breathe properly. So your desire coming really fast, and there's a second desire coming forward and merging together, and bringing you like a very light blessing, hope, and more desires. The swan indicates here meeting for life, maybe something that you are, someone that you're aligned with coming into your life, and you're going to maybe have that swan dance with them. And this can be alignment with a person, a lover, friend, or even like your heart's desire, because its alignment is most important thing with even the space that you're in. There's a ring right there. You see the ring is opening, the commitment is coming on in the heart of the ring. I see there's a little piglet here. Piglets can be described as greed for some, but I feel like it is a symbol of, the animals do not really have any negative intentions, okay? They can be symbolized by the work they do. And I feel like pigs are also cleaners of the earth, like vultures. Not exactly, but somehow they have a duty on the planet Earth, okay? So this can be something when you start to clean up, exactly that fits now. When you start to clean up what doesn't work for you anymore, just discard it, take it out of your life, take it out of your heart. This can be the people that you're carrying in your heart. This can be the desires that belong to other people that are in your heart, which we tend to grab our friends, families, or grandfathers, ancestors' desires to make certain things happen. When you start to clear that out, okay, the ring is forming what you're truly committed to, what your life goal is, your soul purpose is. It is going to start revealing itself, and I feel like you're going to fall in love with that thing, with the swan's energy. Okay, I'm gonna dive into your tarot now. So if you have like a specific question, a desire, intention, it's good to focus on that one. I had my notes here. I don't know if I mentioned before, I've been moving for the last 3 weeks. I know it's taking too long. I had to move twice due to some problems with the first house that I moved in. So now everything is all over the place. That's why it took me that long to post a new one, but I'm going to get back on track. So keep on following. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit subscribe so you can catch the new posts the new videos that I will be posting. And let's go and see what's happening for you this month. We have yourself currently here. Okay, I don't do reversals. The deck was flipped. 5 of Cups, but then we have on the bottom the Page of Swords. So it seems like here, actually my sister is Capricorn, and the other day she pulled the same exact cards out of the deck, and I can't believe, even though it was shuffled, it came forward again. So I feel like there's a message here for you. And this is exactly what I told her. There's 3 cups spilled, and you can see the red and the green juices in there. They were poison. You keep looking at them. But you have already 2 cups. You gain certain things, okay? And there's a bridge across the river, and there is a home for you. There's a castle waiting for you. And if you keep yourself right now focusing on the things, that wasn't going to work out for your highest good. You weren't going to get pleasure out of this if you had stayed in that environment. So if you're being pushed out of some place, or if a relationship is not going the way you want it to be, if something is not really aligning with you, but you're feeling like a loss, that wasn't a loss. You have gained what you need to gain. Now, with the Page of Swords energy, you have a new idea, new inspiration coming into your life. You need to just keep your mind open to the new things and have the clear intention to, okay, I deserve the new things. I can start anew, or maybe I can pursue other things that worked out in the past rather than pursuing this thing that didn't work out. And this can be even like about a relationship, making a decision about something or someone that didn't really serve you but taught you a lesson. Pick up your lessons and move on, okay? Because something better is coming forward. Let's see a main theme of the month here. Yes, You are sitting on your throne. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Your resources are available to you. All you need to do is just, allocate them into the right places. She has her land behind her, a beautiful, I feel like roses, but they kind of look like tulip to me as well. Bunnies indicates that whatever you touch will multiply. So make sure you're touching to the things that you want them to multiply. You're focused on that this month. What you should embrace is the Death card here. Some things in some of your lives, some things ended and they weren't working. The system wasn't working. The king is old here. He passed because he was old and he wasn't really making proper decisions. This can be about like something that you were dealing with or someone that you're dealing with and it wasn't really moving forward anymore. Now you're seeing the truth of this matter, and the sun is on the background between the two towers. It is rising now. Okay, your path is illuminated. And another thing with the death energy is it is suggesting that embrace what's ending because there's a new thing coming forward. The action step you need to take is Seven of Pentacles is doubt, wondering, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? Is this going to work out for me? And basically, I feel like the action step is suggesting that, let's see, another one. Do what gives you joy. Go on a new adventure. And Ace of Wands energy is actually starting something new. It can be an entrepreneurship step, or it can be something really brings you joy. Okay, adventure, a new adventure for you. The new adventure can be different for everyone. The new adventure for you can be like changing your regular route of like going to work or driving certain places. A new adventure can be trying a new food in a new restaurant, or this can be also starting a new business at the end of the day. But I feel like it can be started slowly. The action step that will take you to the final outcome can start slowly. And finally, we have the final outcome is a new idea, inspiration, new beginning, your ability to express yourself perfectly, communication lines opening, you are being in the right place in the right time and talking to the right people. And not only that, I feel like with the energy, your ideas are respected, appreciated, and maybe even your creative endeavors, creative ideas will be supported, can bring you wealth, abundance, partnerships that you deserve. Let's get the clarifiers going. We have a feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. Five of Cups energy can be expressing that. Okay, someone maybe betrayed you, or you now see this truth of the matter. You are looking at those 3 cups. You're saying, I did all this for this person and it just went to waste. It was a waste of time, my time and my energy. Maybe you're focused on that one. But with the Page of Swords attitude, when you have that, when you flip that around and say, I gained a new experience, I learned new things, and now I'm going to move forward with those new resources I grabbed, it is going to change the projection of the timeline of things coming forward. I have here forces working against you with the axe when it comes to main theme of the month, but wind chimes are also showing up here. So peace and harmony and some forces working against you can be coming simultaneously. And it seems like here when you step into your own energy, the Queen of Pentacles energy, your resources, you're going to bypass that, the things working against you. You're going to jump right into the peace and harmony. So this is coming forward not only as maybe it's like a warning to you. So when you're dealing with a certain situation or a certain person, if they're creating all this drama, know that, okay, this is not the place I need to be. Thank you so much. Now move on to the next person, the next thing, okay? And let's see, what you should embrace is good luck. Okay, if something is not coming to an end, this is coming out of your good luck. Okay, and you will see why, which I mentioned. I've been moving for the last 3 weeks. I moved into one place and it wasn't really pleasurable for me. I wanted a small garden, but they said like after I moved in, the building had a lot of problems. Like I didn't really check those things. I saw the garden. Oh, this is such a cute place for my cats. And then I realized that it wasn't the case. It wasn't empty because it was cute, because there was like infestations and such. So I had to move again in a week. which is a death card here, that I embraced the death right away because I said, you know what, I'm not feeling comfortable here. This is not giving me joy. I'm going to move to the next one. Now I'm in a place that I love. I have a massive park. Like, I need to just walk out of the building and go to the park, but it's okay right across this place, which is a beautiful place. And that's actually my good luck. Now I recognize that. I feel like here it doesn't matter which sign you are. If something is not really working out and coming to an end, embrace it, love it, because it is going to bring amazing good luck to you. The action step you need to take is follow your joy. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. And I feel like with an elephant is representative of wealth and abundance. So when you hit the road of adventure, fun, enjoyment, that you will end up in a wiser place, not only in a wiser place, but also I feel like for some of it's a wealthier place too. With the final outcome, I had a vulture. It says depression, anxiety. I do not really interpret vulture in that sense. I saw the pig in your plate as well. It is about your new ideas are going to actually help you remove those things that do not serve you anymore. Vulture is a positive symbol. It is the cleaner of the earth. It is going to clean up those negative people, circumstances, situations, and maybe even the outcomes out of your life. When you are really following your joy and bliss, and maybe mindful with your finances, the elephant, and then follow the final outcome is going to be a new beginning, basically. Okay. And the old that maybe you're wondering, oh, the past is going to follow me. Vulture is telling you it's not going to follow you. We got your back. Okay. We're going to get your oracle now. We're going to start with there's a blockage to receive the blessings, and how can you heal, and what will be the outcome. So focus on your desire and see what's happening here. We have the diamond dreamer, material wealth and true prosperity. It seems like what needs to be resolved is regarding to the material wealth. Okay. Number 6 is the number of giving and receiving unconditional love. Seems like here the blockage is where your material acceptance of the true wealth, true prosperity. Okay. And Deepak Chopra actually has an abundance meditation for 21 days, which I love. I have been doing that 21 days repeatedly for the last 3 years, which opens my mind, even though I do it early in the morning before my mind opens up, actually, even though I'm not aware. It really affected my energy. And I feel like here the blockage is about your receiving successful manifestations of wealth, abundance, and money. So go ahead and tap into that. The blockage is over there. And let's see, we can heal it with obsession, scarcity. Oh my gosh. Attachment to the outcome. So the healing will come forward when you get out of that obsessive thinking of healing the situation or scarcity consciousness, and accepting that there are plenty of things on this planet, plenty of everything. And like I said, it's so easy to say it and done, or I think that's the term. Like, we can say, oh, you have the scarcity mindset, and if you flip that around, then you'll be wealthy. Like, it is so easy to say it, but it's not easy to fix it. Okay, so that's why I started with the meditation, affirmations, and also writing down my affirmations and try to focus on most of the time to the positive things. And that's where the healing lies. Okay. And let's see what the outcome will be here. Divine guidance, higher knowing. So when you get out the attachment stage of what's going to happen, to focus on the best part of the story, if the best thing can happen rather than the worst thing. The divine guidance will you're going to know intrinsically the wealth, abundance, prosperity is yours, it's coming, and it's going to start showing up. Okay. This month can be the time of the transformation. We have the Gemini month we're walking into, which is the communication. For some of you, maybe communicating with your higher self, for your divine guidance also can be the people in your life, or if you have customers, maybe creating great communication lines is going to resolve the situation here. Okay. Let's get to your second oracle now. I ask the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Capricorn through unconditional love. Thank you. Let's see. We have the White Witch. Beautiful. And she has the owl and the High Priestess energy. I feel like here, wisdom and knowing. Access your deep feminine intuition and allow new possibilities to flow. Some of you are manifesting that. at this time. And let's see your affirmation and intuition. There are many books actually. It show us how to tap into the intuition. Also, many YouTube videos. I follow Sonia Choquette when it comes to intuition. She explains it so well. She's a writer of the Hay House, I think. And she also has many instructional videos on YouTube, okay? Let's get your affirmation for this month. Let's see what you need to know. I listen with love to my body's messages. Intuition can also speak through our body. I take a nice deep breath and release all the resistance to healing. Okay, this is so deep. I feel it's so deep for some of you. The healing, maybe you don't accept the healing because you feel like something bad can happen, or maybe it is not really your time. And this can be also ancestral thing, but I feel like here, this can be also a healing message for you, healing affirmation. Okay. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.